Hey, what's going on, Facebook? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than well. Hope you're doing awesome. Listen, meal prep. These look familiar? Don't worry about meal prep. Don't worry about meal prep. If you suck at meal prepping, don't even worry about it. I'm going to share with you how to get started. This is for beginners. I think what happens is when you think about, at least a lot of people I know, when they think about meal prep, because Sunday, right? It's Sunday, and this is what ideally would love to have happen if you're trying to be healthy, if you maybe have a busy schedule, busy life like most of us, and you're thinking about meal prepping. You're thinking, oh, I have to get these containers, right? You got to get these containers. This one's actually a great Pyrex. I love this one. Heats up well in the microwave. It's actually a great container. Obviously not the plastic part, but it's way easier than you think. So the hardest thing is I think you see pictures online. You go to like Instagram or Facebook, you see people, they have like the stacks and stacks, and they have everything perfectly done. They have their meals prepped for the week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all their snacks, everything lined up, cut up, perfect. Don't try to jump into that if you've never done any meal prep. So I'm going to share with you some really helpful tips here. Hey Dan, hey Deborah, I'm just going to acknowledge, say hello. Anybody else coming on, if this is live or you're catching the replay. Meal prep does not have to be all that hard. In fact, it can be pretty easy. So what you can do to start, the easiest step to do is to actually just first make a decision on what you want to eat. And why it can be really easy is literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get a piece of paper, literally old school, get a pen, piece of paper, write it down, Monday through Friday. Maybe you want to take a break and you're able to go out or what have you. Let's just try to get through the week. So Monday through Friday, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Just write down, make a plan of writing down what you want to eat. Forget even the meal prep part, just write it down. The simple step, the first step you can do is to start by just making a plan, because what happens when you start to make a plan, it becomes easier. Because then you don't have to think about what you're eating for breakfast. If, say, tomorrow, you wrote down today that you're going to make a protein shake, or you're going to make 2 eggs and a piece of bacon. Or, you're going to make some hard-boiled eggs and you're going to have 2 of them tomorrow for breakfast. Whatever it is, you're going to make some quick oats, overnight oats, or something like that, right? Maybe you can make some oatmeal. Write it down, because then you don't have to think when you get up and when you're hungry, and then you just go grab something. And then, there's no plan with that. So that's like step number 1, super easy. That's like the easiest thing you do for this week. Don't worry about meal prep. Just make a menu. Give yourself like a chance to win at meal prepping by starting out by building a menu. Does that make sense? Like, that's the first. If that makes sense, you go ahead, like, give me a little thumbs up in there. Make a menu. One of the easiest things we do, listen, and I would tell you that this is not my meal prep dish. This is my leftovers dish. What do you think meal prep essentially is? It's leftovers, right? It's like leftovers. That's what we used to call it, having leftovers. So what we do, and we're busy schedules, lives, kids, so forth. Our kids don't eat sometimes with us, and it's run around, right? We try to have meals together as a family, but I will say, is what we try to do is make in a little bit of bulk. Like, we can have leftovers and make different meals. For instance, what we do on like a Monday would be grill. So we'll grill out some chicken, maybe some chicken sausage, turkey burger, something like that. And we'll have a couple meals already made up. Or we'll just have a few ideas. We'll put down our menu. Typically we do dinner because everybody's doing their own thing for breakfast. And we're pretty good on making do in what we have. We don't get too stressed over breakfast and lunch. But dinner is typically the challenge, right? So what we do is we have Monday through Friday. Like Monday we do grill. This is literally like kind of a regular routine for us. Monday we grill. Tuesday we typically do Taco Tuesday. So we already grill out some chicken on Monday. We use that in the tacos for Tuesday, or maybe we'll do some shrimp or something like that, fish. And then Wednesday we'll maybe try to do something, we always try to add in a protein. Super easy, super straightforward. But start off by making a menu. That, I can't stress that enough. If you're thinking like, man, Mark, I see all these people with these beautiful meal preps. I see all these influencers and Instagram and well, you're not on Instagram if you're on Facebook, right? I gave that a try and it's just like, it was just too much. Facebook is definitely more my speed, and I'm barely keeping up with that, right? If you can feel me, yeah, I hear you. But like for Facebook, you see people, or you maybe hear about, oh, I have all these meals. And then of course, then there's the ones which I still don't understand. I know people that do it and it works, where they order the meals ahead of time and they get them shipped and then they have to cook them. And I'm thinking to yourself, like, I get it. If you're like a busy professional, or maybe you're single and you don't want to cook for yourself and you have those done, man, I mean, it's still work. You still got to cook the stuff, right? So I would say maybe it's just starting out by building a meal, building a menu for yourself. That's like the key. And then, all right, let's go to step two, which would be like, okay, now I got the idea. It literally takes us 5 minutes to write down. We do that on Sundays. It's perfect. Sundays. We do our menu. We do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, boom, this. Like, oh, okay, we had chicken last time. Let's maybe grill some steak and then we'll do like some steak quesadillas or something the next day. Or we'll do grilled chicken and we'll say, hey, let's make a chicken Caesar salad the next night, cold, or we'll put it in something super easy. Like, it does not have to be rocket science. In fact, I hope you've been enjoying my 30-second chef episodes. I got more coming. I'm building those out now. I'm going to basically show you that cooking is really not that hard. And I'm going to show you in 30 seconds or less. In fact, I think the last one I showed you was 17 seconds. I was counting when I replayed it. It was 17 seconds, literally. And then I'll post the actual food. We did a shake. Shake is super easy, right? It literally takes about 17 seconds to make a shake. And I'm sure there's some of you just like me. I can't drink shakes all the time. I need to eat some food. Like, I want substance. I want to be chewing on something. I want some crunch, right? So the very first thing I can recommend that you do is to actually just tonight, this could be the easy step one. Even if you're not, let's just say you're not even trying to lose weight, but you know you want to eat healthier and you know you struggle during the week and you maybe struggle towards the end of the week, or a friend, actually he's a great coach, Craig Ballantyne, and he says struggle. If you're stuck and you're struggling. So if you don't want to struggle, maybe your starting point to stop struggling is to actually make a menu. And then maybe, so you're like, Mark, well, what if breakfast is my challenge? Well, maybe make that then your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and write down what you're going to make for breakfast. And again, it's just as simple as that, because what the easiest thing is, then you're not confused. Say you even get off track, at least you know, like, that's on the plan. That the best ways to go about meal prepping for the week is to first make a plan of what you want to eat, and then try out one thing. Start with leftovers. Start what I do is, grill something, make something on Monday, or pick a day that you may have the most time, where you can make a few different things that you can have the next day. Even if maybe you freeze, sometimes we'll do some sauce, and we'll do like maybe chicken sausage or turkey sausage, we'll stick it in the sauce, and then we'll make some, we'll eat that, but when you make enough, and then we can freeze it. And that's another option, right? That's like another, Sunday evenings. Renee, I'm watching here, I'm going to read this. I try to meal prep on Sunday evening for my week. Sometimes works, sometimes not. I find it makes it easier, especially my juice drinks. Yeah, what makes it easier is that when it's time to eat, what you're going to eat, and you don't have to like start getting your brain start having to think, because if you're like me, there's already stuff in your mind once your day gets started, right? And if you're like, okay, it's time to eat, and they're like, oh, lunch is in the fridge, I've already made it. Or, you have on your menu, what you're going to cook. One of the game-changing things for me is to know, like, we don't have to, like, argue, hey, what do you want to eat tonight? What should we make for the kids? Should we go out to eat? Then you start to think, and like, no, I don't want that, or no, I don't want to do that. You just say, hey, sorry, tonight's breakfast for dinner. We do that as well. That's sometimes Thursday nights. And we make breakfast for dinner, protein pancakes. We make some omelets, eggs. It's really great. It's super easy. Doesn't take much time. Everybody likes, and they can make their own. It's like, I'm not saying to make things quick and easy. I'm saying, honestly, you probably should slow things down. But the way to slow it down is to not spend so much time thinking about what you should be eating. That's truly, like, if I can give you any piece of advice for meal prepping, is to not worry about all this stuff. Well, unless you're like competitive bodybuilder or something, like having all your food stacked up. Trust me, I've tried it. I think I even have like those containers, 50 containers. It's not fun. The fun thing to do is to just make a plan and write down your menu. Does that sound good? If it does, let me know below. Share it with your friends. Hope this helps. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you have a great week, and I hope your menu is awesome. Take care and God bless. We'll see you.